Hey everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video. So we have got a market that has been chugging along and is extended. We're not quite to the 1272 extension and we still have a weekly squeeze, but typically when we get about, you can see when we get about this extended, we typically then come back and test that 8 EMA. So that's kind of more what I'm looking at here. So I am at least in my portfolio and just kind of letting people know in the room, hey, for the longs that we have, let's start taking profits and also then get potentially prepared for a retracement. Okay, so what does that mean? We had a nice trade in WWE that hit our target today, although this stock doesn't really care, I don't think, if the market's going up or down because it has high short interest, but that slammed into targets. Match.com doesn't really care what the market is doing, but those are the kind of stocks that I like in this environment. On the other hand, if you look at stocks like Netflix here, they're very dependent on the markets. So Netflix is not what I would call a honey badger stock where it is all excited and ready to do whatever it wants to do regardless of the market. It's actually just going to move with the market. So I would just say that if you have any stocks right now that are dependent on the stock market going higher, just be careful because the stock market is certainly showing signs that it's due for a break. That does not mean it's due for a top. It just means it's like, hey, a pullback to the 21 EMA. Are you prepared for that? Are you hedged for it? And you can see some of the key stocks here like Facebook, having a tough time. Google having a tough time, right? Whereas, of course, Amazon is doing amazing and Apple is doing amazing. So, Amazon is trying to catch up to Apple and also be a trillion-dollar company as well. So from here, in terms of stuff setting up, I really like the financials. The financials here, of course, would benefit from longer-term rates going higher. We do have a great looking squeeze here, so starting to look for individual stocks and even regional banks and brokers that would benefit from a continued rise in long-term rates, all right? And what the squeeze is saying is that it's imminent, all right? So good stuff there. All right, and one last very exciting thing I want to share with you is that if you don't know Raghee, she's the boss. For real. And if you do know her and you know all the stuff that she's doing, she has got a free webinar that she's going to be doing on Thursday, September 6th at 7 o'clock Central. And she has found, and I've actually never heard her this excited before, but she's like, John, you don't understand what a game changer it is, the stuff I've been using. And so what she's going to be talking about is an exit strategy, a perfected exit strategy, how a simple volatility formula finds high probability trades on any chart with an emphasis on perfecting the exit part of that, right? Because entries are a dime a dozen. It's the exits that make you money. So here's what she's going to be talking about. How to remove all the guesswork from exits and entries so you can set profit targets and stops with total confidence. Why an exit first mindset helps avoid the most painful trading problems like getting stopped out early and missing big gains. Get 3 free tools that reveal invisible daily and hourly price ranges that are so accurate you'll feel almost psychic. Okay, I love that. Why most popular stop loss calculations can actually sabotage your profits. This one right here is really important because a lot of the things that people use actually set them up to get stopped out, which of course is absolutely frustrating. And then how to use third-grade math to predict volatility on any chart and precisely time your trades. So it's going to be awesome. Again, it'll be free. Thursday, September 6th at 7 o'clock Central. You can sign up here, and you can go to simplertrading.co. It is not .com, .co/exits to get you there, or you should see a link in the email as well. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a great long weekend. Be sure to take that time to unplug and rest and relax, and we will see you at the beginning of the next week.